Let us begin with the discussion for conic sections for your analytic geometry 2. So, meron tayong iba't ibang uri ng conic sections. Bakit siya tinawag na conic sections? Because a cone, di ba, from solid geometry, when a cone is cut with a plane, okay, on a certain angle, nagpo-form siya ng different sections, okay, area ng sections na yon. So, when you cut a cone, slanted, vertically, horizontally, and in an angle, meron tayong mabubuo na mga conic sections. But much for that, I will discuss it to you himay-himay pag dumating na yung ating mga problem sets. So let us begin with the general equation of a conic. So a general equation ng conic will be ax squared plus bxy plus cy squared plus dx plus ey plus f equal to 0. So a certain conic section, merong magiging missing dito. Okay? Kunwari, sa circle, merong missing dito na part ng algebraic expression. Okay? Malalaman niyo pag nag-solve na tayo ng mga problems. Now, based naman sa discriminant, pwedeng gamitin mo yung general equation niya. Kung meron siyang given equation, gamitin mo yung mga numerical value niya. Okay? The coefficients, ipasok mo dito sa formula na ito. At pag nag-agree sila dito sa mga conditions na to, sa inequalities na yan at equality, you can say that a conic section will be a parabola, ellipse, and hyperbola. Now, kapag naman based on eccentricity, where eccentricity is given by the formula E is equal to F over D, doon pa rin natin ibabasa sa general equation. Meron tayong tinatawag na general equation at meron din tayong tinatawag na standard equation. Sa standard equation, this general equation, medyo mahirap malaman kung ano yung specific type of conic. Pero sa standard equation, it is much better for you to identify kung ano yung specific na conic section pag standard equation yan. Unlike dito sa general equation, maaring maging confusing siya to determine kung ano ba yung type ng section. Okay? Now, for eccentricity naman, when eccentricity is equal to 0, tandaan nyo, ha? Di ba ang 0 is bilog? Ang 0 is bilog, di ba? O di circle. Ang parabola, di ba? Tignan nyo, ang parabola, balutan mo yung parabola ng 1. Okay? 1, eccentricity niya is 1. Ang ellipse is greater than 1. Bakit? Dalawa kasi yan, no? Nakaganon ang ellipse. Ay, ellipse tuloy. Sorry, mali pala. Ang parabola ay isa lang ang tenga. Ang ellipse, greater than 1. Siyempre, dalawang tenga eh. Ellipse, dalawang tenga. Ayan, no? Bumalot, di ba? Ang hyperbola, eccentricity is greater than 1. Bakit? Kasi yung tenga mo, ilagyan mo pa ng hati. Okay? Paano malalaman? Okay? Tatanungin yan. Sa board exam, tinatanong yan. It is a conic section that the eccentricity is equal to 0. O di ba ang 0 is pabilog? Therefore, that is a circle. Ngayon, if eccentricity is equal to 1, ibig sabihin, isa ang tenga. Okay, isa ang tenga. Diba? Parabola. Ano ba yung nasa gilid niya? Directrix ang tawag dyan. Lattice, rectum, andyan, mga i-discuss natin. Kapag ellipse, ang tenga niya, pasarado, dalawa. O less than 1. Kapag greater than 1, dalawang tenga. Okay, hyperbola. Madali tandaan? Pag eccentricity? Okay. Excuse me. Now, let us go with circle. The locus of a point that moves such that the distance from a fixed point is called the center, and is constant. Ibig sabihin, ano yung sinasabi niya dyan? In any form, pagpasensya na yung circle ko, pero pwede natin gamitin ito. Okay. Insert Draw pala. Draw, circle. Yan. Meron tayo circle dyan. At any point on the circle, from its center, at any point on the circle, from its center, kung ito yung center mo, center of your circle, dito, di ba? The point will have a distance that is constant. Ang tawag dito is the radius. Okay? The radius is always equidistant from the point of origin to the fixed point outside the boundaries of the circle. Yun yung ibig na sabihin dyan. Now, what is the general equation for your circle? Yung general equation natin for the circle is x squared plus y squared plus dx plus ey plus f. Ibig sabihin dito na kung ano man ang nandito, yun ay equal no nandito. Okay? Yung value ng coefficient ni x squared and y squared are always equal. Titignan niyo yan sa general equation. Okay? At ano ang missing dito? Wala tayong c. Wala tayong c, wala tayong bxy. Ano lang meron? Dx lang. Ey tsaka f. Itong dulo lang ang nandito. Wala tayo nung middle term. Now, for the standard equation, okay, where your radius is known, meron kang radius, meron kang, ang center niya is at h and k. This is the standard equation. Okay? That is, parenthesis, okay? X minus h is squared plus parenthesis y minus k is squared equal to r squared. Okay? If now, the center is at 0, 0, ibig sabihin yan, tanggal ito. Hindi ibig sabihin x squared plus y squared equal to r squared. Where the point or the center of your circle is at the origin. Is at the origin. Eh, ganun lang po kadali yung circle. Sir, meron po ba tayong mga madadaling formula pagdating ng analytic geometry? Yes, there is. And I can teach you how. Madali lang yan, pero siguro pwede natin tong ituro sa susunod na mga araw. Dahil ito, mas maganda, ginagamit mo yung kanyang standard equation, i-expand mo to dapat magaling ka for expansion, gamit yung inyong algebra. Pag na-expand mo yan, what will happen? Then malalaman mo yung kanyang general equation. From your standard equation, where you have known your radius and your center, or the point of origin, or simply the center point of your circle, you can derive the general equation of the circle. Now, reverse natin. From your general equation, pwede ka dyang fill in the blanks and the expansion. Okay? Squaring the roots. Ngayon, malalaman mo dyan kung paano isolve yung inyong circle or any conic para maging standard equation. And sa standard equation kasi, mas madali mong ma-pinpoint at ma-look up yung kanyang center or origin or the radius. Okay? Now, let us go with the ellipse. The locus of the point that moves such that the sum of its distances from two fixed points called the foci is constant. So, yun lang yung kanyang definition. Hindi ko napapakita yon. Medyo intricate na yung detail nun. Let us go with the general equation. Papakita ko to in any other day. Minsan, nagdo-drawing ako dyan ng triangle. Ibig sabihin, yung sum of its distances from two fixed points. Saan? From your major and minor axis. Yung fixed points na yon, yung sum nun will always be greater than yung extended point or the subtended line dun sa two fixed points na yun. Now, the general equation, unlike the circle, yung x and y niyan naka-square, magkaiba na yung value. Okay? And then tutuloy pa rin yung dx plus ey plus f. Okay? Tandaan nyo, a is not equal to c. Dito, sa circle natin, A is equal to C. Saan nandito? Ayan, A is equal to C. Therefore, dalawa yung A mo dyan. So, parehong naka-square. Okay. For standard equation, ito lang po yun. Madaling tandaan. And then, cross-multiply mo na lang. Papakita ko sa inyo yan. Na ito yung drawing. Yung sinasabi niya dito, the locus of the point. Ibig sabihin, in any point inside your ellipse, yung sum of its distances from two fixed points is called the foci. And that is constant. Yan, yung dalawa. Focus 1, any point dyan, yung sum nito is equal to the foci, the length of the foci. Focus, okay? For the elements, in order for you to locate the foci, C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. The location of the directrix, the directrices are two imaginary lines that is drawn with respect to the minor axis of the ellipse. Okay? Ayan, D is equal to AE, yung eccentricity. The length of LR, LR is the latus rectum. Or kapag dalawa, latera recta, 2B squared over A, and eccentricity is always, okay? The eccentricity is always equal to C over A. Or A is equal to C over E. Or, ganito na lang yan, C is equal to E, A. Say ya. Now, for the parabola, the locus of the point that moves such that it is always equidistant from a fixed point, or the foci or focus, and a fixed line, a directrix. Now, for the general equation, dalawa yan kasi pwedeng yung major axis mo is vertical, the minor axis mo is horizontal, magbabaliktad yan. Pwedeng opening upwards, openings downward, opening left side, or right side. Depende yan sa magiging sign ng inyong equation dito sa standard. Okay? Y squared plus dx, ibig sabihin, kapag may y squared ka dito, dalawang beses tatama sa y. Ibig sabihin, kapag itong line na to, dalawang beses tatama sa y. Anong ibig mo sabihin doon? Ibig sabihin, it is opening upwards or downwards. Yung x mo naman, dalawang beses tatama sa x, ibig sabihin, it is opening right and left. For standard equation, ito yun, x minus h squared equal to positive negative 4a. A kasi dito is wait lang yung x-axis ata yan. Yung x ng inyong domain nung inyong latus rectum. Where LR is equal to 4a. Ayan. Baliktaran lang. Ito equation na to, general equation, that your center is not at 0, 0 or origin. Now, for hyperbola, yan, magkaiba na yung sign. The locus of the point that moves such that the difference of its distances from two fixed points called the foci is constant. Yan, the standard equation, parehas lang yan nung sa ellipse. Kaya lang hinati mo yung ellipse, ginawa mong hyperbola. Ganito po. Tandaan nyo lang ito. Mas maganda isinosolve natin siya sa problems. Kapag nauna yung x, ibig sabihin it is opening right and left. Ito, opening up and down. Yan lang po yun. Okay? Yung asymptotes are lines that cross but do not meet. Okay? And it will never ever touch the line of your hyperbola. Okay? Para tayong asymptotes, nag-meet pero hindi di tinadhana para sa isa't isa. Ganun lang yun. We met but we never touch. Ganun, okay? Medyo bastos pakinggan pero tama yun. Ganun po ang definition niya. Now, let us go with the problem solving. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 problems. And I will try to answer as much as siguro mga 70% of the problems. Yung iba, kayo nang bahala doon. So let us start with problem number 1. Now, the focus of your parabola is y squared. Y squared equal to 16x. Mas maganda kasi to, idinodrawing mo. Okay? Drawing muna natin siya. Meron tayong line dyan. Okay? Center niya, 0, 0. Ito, yung equation niya, kunin natin yung general equation ng parabola. Analytic geometry. This one, ayun, parabola. Analytic geometry, ayan. Ibig sabihin, ano siya, openings, right and left. Ito yun, right and left. Ito, up and down. Dalawang beses kasi mag-hit sa X. Y squared. Ibig sabihin, pag ganun siya. Paano natin malalaman? O, gawin mo yung inyong standard formula. O, naka-square yung Y. O, follow mo dito. Y minus K squared equal to positive negative 4A X minus H. May nakita ba dito sa X? Bali ito yung 4A kasi. LR mo dyan is equal to 16. Equal to 4A. O, divide natin both sides by 4. O, A is equal to what? A is equal to 4. Ibig sabihin, 4 units to the right. Right ba? O, tama, to the right. Sabihin, nandito yung inyong Lattice Rectum. Pag ganun siya. Extend mo to. 16x tapos y, 0. Y minus 0 squared equal to 4 times 4 tapos x minus 0. Kaya naging ang equation niya ay y squared, is cancel to equal to 16x. Pag ganun siya. Dito yung inyong focus. Yan. A is 4. So, focus is 4 units. A0. Okay. 4, 0. The focus of your parabola is at 4, 0. Correct. Number 2. Where is the vertex of the parabola? X squared equal to 4y squared. 4 times y minus 2. Lista natin. X squared equal to 4 times y minus 2. General equation. Paste ulit natin dito. Ayan o. Para hindi nakakalimutan. Ayan o. Anong sinunod niya dito? Ang standard equation niya ito. Hanapin natin yung vertex or the point ng yung tip niya. Okay? Nasaan yan? Patayo siya. Okay? So, x squared. X minus h squared equal to positive negative 4a tapos y minus k. Yan. So, dito, meron tayong yung 4a natin, kunin mo ito, yung nasa labas. So, LR mo rito is equal to 4a. Equal to 4. Yan dito, 4. Divide natin both sides by 4. Therefore, a is equal to 1. Okay? The focus there is at 1, 0. Yung focus mo is 1, 0. Okay. Meron ka ditong x. By standard equation, meron ka ba dito nakasunod kay x? Therefore, your h is 0 equal to positive, negative 4 tapos y minus, ano nandito? 2. Ibig sabihin, therefore, yung center mo or the vertex is at HK. Ito yun. Center is at okay. Negative. Wala naman negative na 0. So, 0 and ito. Negative. Ibig sabihin, positive 2. That will be the answer. Very basic lang yan. Next one. Compute the focal length of the latus rectum of the curve defined by the equation. Hindi natin alam. Y squared plus y squared plus control J natin. 8x minus 6y plus 25. Alam mo ba kagad kung ano to? Ano ba yung may latus rectum? Lahat naman sila. So, I assume this one could be a parabola. May binigay ba dito? Compute the focal length of the length of latus rectum of the curve. Oh, ito na, ang gagamitin mo dito will be completing the squares. For general equation, di ba ito general equation to? Oh, general equation siya. Ang gagamitin mo dito, completing the squares. Going back with your algebra, magko-completing the square ka dito. Pag sama-samahin mo po muna yung mga pare-parehas ng variable. So, y squared minus 6y plus, maglagay ka dito, okay? Plus 8x plus 25. Pag nag-add ka dito, tandaan mo, mag-add ka rin sa kabila. Equal to 0 plus yan. Okay? Completing the square. Sir, paano ko po i-completing the square yan? Very basic. Tandaan mo ito. Kunin mo ito. This is b. Okay? This is b. I-divide mo ng 2. I-square mo yung value. Okay? Ganun po mag-completing the square. So, y squared minus 6y, i-divide mo ng 2. Divide mo ng 2, yung 6y, that is 3, i-square mo. Ano lalabas dyan? 3 squared. Okay? Plus 8x plus 25 equal to 0 plus 3 squared. Sir, ba't nagdagdag ako ng 3 squared dito? Siyempre, nagdagdag ka dito sa right side, magdadagdag ka rin sa left side. Ganun po yung equalities dyan. Okay? Kailangan equal yung right side sa yung ginawa mo sa right side, gagawin mo din sa left side. Now, after completing the square, malalaman mo na kung ano yung quadratic equation nito. So, y, positive or negative? Kasi nga, negative yan kasi positive dito eh. Negative 3. Square mo to. Plus, okay? Kahit hindi na pala mag-plus, ilipat ko na lang itong dalawa dito. Equal to negative 8x minus 25 plus 9. Simplify ko to. Okay? Let us simplify. Negative 8x minus 25. Ito lang pwede ko pagsamahin. Negative 8x minus 16. Y minus 3 squared. Okay. Ito ba yung final form na ng standard equation? Hindi pa. Kasi dapat ang standard equation natin is y minus h squared equal to positive negative 4a x minus k. Yan. Hindi pa nasunod itong kabilang side. So, we factor out yung 8 equal to negative 8 x minus 2. Y minus 3 squared. Now, we can solve for the latus rectum. Yung latus rectum natin is equal to 4a. Equal mo dito sa negative 8. I-divide mo both sides by, 4. Equal na yan sa, anong latus rectum mo? Equal sa, therefore, a is equal to, wag mo na kunin to negative ha. Yung sign na tong negative, ito magsasabi if the opening, if the parabola opens. Kapag y, I think this is left and right. Yan yun. Itong sign na to. A will be equal to 2. Yan. That is the focus, focal length. Ang latus rectum natin is 8. Okay? Yun lang po yung magiging sagot doon. Length of latus rectum is 8 and the focal length is 2. Solve natin. That is for problem number 3. How about problem number 4? The equation 25x squared 16y squared minus 150x plus 128y plus 81 equal to 0 has its center at. Pero alam mo ba kung anong figure yan? Oh, ito, kaiba to. Ax squared plus by squared minus, hindi pala by to, c. Pag y squared, that is c. Cy squared minus dx or plus dx plus ey plus f equal to 0. Anong figure to? Tingnan natin kung nasaan siya. Oh, nasaan siya? Nasaan siya? Ayun oh. It is an ellipse. Therefore, it is an ellipse. Ellipse. Yan. So, we have an ellipse there. So, anong kinukuha dito? Center. Pwede tayo mag-completing the squares. Let us try completing the squares. Para ma-practice nyo completing the squares. Pag sama-samahin natin yung may x at pag sama-samahin natin yung may y. 25x squared. Kaya mo dyan. Plus. Negative pala yun. Negative. 150x. Plus. O, dito. Leave it blank. Plus. 16y squared. Plus 128y. Plus blank. Lipat ko na dito. Negative 81. O, problema mo dyan, magpa-plus ka pa dito kasi nag-plus ka dito eh. O, dito. Plus ka dyan. Okay, dito natin. Hindi na kasi. Plus. Ulit dito. Dito lalagay mo. O. Negative. 150. Divide by 2. Squared. Tapos, 128 over 2. Squared. O, lagay mo dito. Negative 150 over 2. Squared. Or, positive 128 over 2. Squared. Let me just post it. Okay, so let us continue. So, nasa na tayo? Kung anong ginawa mo dito sa left side, gagawin mo din sa right side. So, let us simplify. So, dito is 25x squared minus 150x. I think this is 75. Squared mo to. Okay, 75 squared. That is 5625. Plus 16y squared plus 128y. 128 ata, I think this is 64 divided by 2. 128 divided by 2, 64. 64 squared is 4096. 4096 plus 4096 equal to negative 81 plus 5625 plus 4096. Okay, pagsama-samahin natin. Pero pwede ko i-factor out na dito yung 25. 25 x dito ha minus yung 150, I think that is 6x plus 5625 divided by 25. Pwede ko i-shortcut to, pero mas maganda papakita ko sa inyo. Okay? Naka-square to ha. 225. Yan. Plus 16, factor out ko na yung 16, y squared. Plus 128 divided by 16. That is 8. 8y. Plus 4096. 16, 4096. Divide by 16. 256. Mm. 225, 25, 565, completing the square. Pero kung meron ako napansin dito, kahit di mo to gawin, okay? Ganito na lang gawin natin. I-shortcut natin. Okay? Yan. Mag-completing the square ka dito eh. Yan. Mahaba yung solution mo dyan. Ganito gawin natin ha. Let me just have it now. Okay. Pwedeng gawin mong ganito. May napansin ako. Ayan. So, ganda ganito gawin mo. Ayan. I-factor out mo na kagad yung 25 dito para hindi mahirap. Factor out ko si 25. Then, what is left is x squared minus 6x plus dito. Plus, yung 16 ko, factor out ko na, y squared plus dito 8y plus blank. Okay lang yun. Okay lang yun nandito. Tapos, dito, i-plus mo dito yung 25. Ito na yung shortcut ha. 25. Multiply mo dito sa missing dito kay 25 plus yung 16 tapos yung missing dito kay 16. Okay. Sir, ano po ba yung missing dito? Di ba yung negative 6 divide by 2 squared ko to. Dito, negative, negative. Positive 8 divide by 2 squared. Oh, basic lang yan. Ganun din ang gagawin mo dito. Ilagay mo dito yung value niyan. Yan. Tapos yung value nito dito. So, we can solve. 25. Tapos, gawin mo na itong quadratic. And then, after nun, isimplify mo. Perfect square na siya. X minus, since minus dito, minus 3 squared plus 16 times, 4 squared, bale, y plus 4 squared equal to negative 81 plus 25 times 9. 25 times 9 plus 16 times 16. So, pwede natin to i-divide both sides by 16 and 25. Yan. 16, 25 para ma-simplify natin. So, ito, x minus 3 squared over 16 plus y plus 4 squared divided by 25. Now, what will be the value nito? Magsama-samahin natin. Negative 81 plus 25 times 9 plus 16 times 16. Okay, 16 times 25. No, answer natin 1. O, di naging 1. Ibig sabihin, okay, anong form to? Standard equation na to. Therefore, it is now a standard equation. Ano ba standard equation for an ellipse? O, going back. Analytic Geometry 1. Standard equation, ito yung sinunod niya. Okay? Ito ang sinunod niya. Ibig sabihin, yung H mo is, titignan mo dito pag, ito kasi ang tawag dito, A and B ay major and minor axis. Dapat dito, kapag ang A is greater than B, tignan mo dito, kapag ang A is greater than B, ibig sabihin, the major axis is at X. Okay? Kapag naman ang B is greater than A, patayo yung ellipse mo. Okay? Semi-minor and semi-major axis yan. Kapag ginawang 2A, major. Kapag 2B, minor. Kapag A, semi, major. Kapag B, semi, minor. Yan lang yun. Okay? Ito yung sinunod niya. Patayo yung iyong ellipse. So, makuha na natin yung H and K niya. Therefore, yung center niya at H and K is negative 3. Negative 3, di ba ang form nito is yung standard equation, X minus H squared over B squared. Okay? B squared plus Y minus K squared over A squared. Okay. This is now, yung H mo is 3 and negative 4. The center is at negative 3 and 4. Matagalan talaga. Next problem. Find the major axis of the ellipse. X squared plus 4y squared minus 2x minus 8y plus 1 equal to 0. Completing the square ulit. X squared plus 4y squared minus 2x minus 8y plus 1 equal to 0. Lipat ko na yung 1 dito. X squared minus 2x plus blank plus factor out ko na yung 4. 4y squared minus 2y plus blank equal to negative 1 plus yung sa x plus 4 multiplied to blank. Basic. Kunin ko dito, negative 2 divide by 2. Di 1. 1. Dito, negative 2 divide by 2. Di 1 ulit. Di 1. Cancel na to. Ibig sabihin, x squared. Perfect square na to. X minus 1 squared plus 4 y minus 1 squared equal to 4. Divide both sides by 4. Edi x minus 1 squared plus, divide by 4 to plus y minus 1 squared over 1 equal to 1. Anong hinahanap niya? The major axis. Anong tinuro kanina? Ang major axis niya is 2A, minor axis 2B. Ito hinahanap. Saan yung A dyan? Okay. Yung equation ng ellipse mo dito will be, ano yung nauna? X, H. Ito, A. Therefore, this will become A squared. This will become B squared. Ang hinahanap is A. A squared equal to 4. Square root natin both sides. Therefore, A is equal to 2. Now, ang hinahanap is major axis. Now, the major axis is equal to 2A. 2 times 2. Therefore, 2A is equal to 4. Yan yung major axis. Basic lang yan. Next problem. The length of the latus rectum of the ellipse is equal to, basic lang to, Solve ulit natin. By inspection, x squared over 64 plus y squared over 16 equal to 1. By inspection, makikita naman natin dito na ang center niya is at 0 and 0. And then, ano yung a mo dito? A squared is 64. O kunin natin yung square root ng 64. Okay? A is equal to 8. O, b squared is equal to 16. O, ang b mo dyan is equal to 4. Mas mahaba yung a kesa kay b. Ibig sabihin ng ellipse mo is pa ganun. Okay? Now, the length of the latus rectum, LR, by formula is 2b squared over a. O, hanapin mo yung b. Nandito na. Ay, yung a mo is 8. 2 times b squared 4 squared over 8 equal to 2 times 16 divided by 8. 16 divided by 8 is 2 times 2 equal to 4. Mental math. The length of the latus rectum now is equal to 4. Basic, di ba? Very basic. Next problem. An ellipse with center at origin, ibig sabihin C is at 0 and 0, has length of major axis 20 units at the horizontal. So 2a is equal to 20. So a is equal to 10. If the distance from the center of the ellipse to its focus is 5, so focus is 5, what is the equation of its directrix? The equation of your eccentricity is equal to C over A. Or, laging ganito yan. Seya, di ba? Ang eccentricity ng ellipse, hindi natin alam. Tama ba? Tama ba? Di ba? Pwede rin, meron pa isang formula yan. The eccentricity is equal to A over D. Directrix. Pwede natin equate itong dalawa. Okay? Equating C over A equal to A over D. D is the length of the directrix. Okay? D. Therefore, cross multiply natin. A squared is equal to C D. Meron ba tayong C dyan? The length of the focus. Okay? Meron tayong A. Yung C natin is 5. Ayan o, C is 5. Focus is 5. The length of the focus. C is the length of focus. Kukul tuloy. Focus. D is distance of directrix. Nalagdag tayo ha. Consider nyo to, yung eccentricity is C over A, pwede rin siyang A over D. The minor axis, a semi-major axis divided by the length of directrix. O, meron na tayong formula. So, A squared, meron tayong 10 squared equal to 5D. Divide both sides by 5, therefore, D is equal to 20. Now, yung directrix mo, dalawa yan. Sa ellipse mo, dalawa ang directrix mo. Ibig sabihin, the length of the directrix or X is equal to positive negative 20. Ibig sabihin, kung dito yung iyong ellipse, nasa gitna, origin, okay? Yung directrix niya is nandito sa negative side and positive side. Okay? Ito yung negative directrix. Ito yung positive directrix. Gets? Okay? That will be problem number 7. Problem number 8. Find the eccentricity of the curve. Naku, hindi natin alam to. Find the eccentricity of the curve. 9x squared minus 4y squared minus 3x plus 8y equal to 4. O, completing the square. Walang kamatayang completing the square. Sulat mo muna, 9x squared minus 36x. Okay? Pagsama-samahin natin, plus negative 4y squared plus 8y equal to 4. O, completing the square tayo. Factor out ko yung 9. 9x squared minus 4x plus, dyan, plus Negative 4. O, di negative 4 ko dito. Galing ko na agad. Negative 4. Y squared to negative negative. O, negative 2y plus. Boom. Ayun o. Plus 4. Equal to 4 pala. Hindi plus 4. Equal to 4. O, nasa kabila. Plus 9 times. O, plus negative 4 times yung missing. So, 9 x squared minus 4x. 4 divided by 2 times 2 dapat 4 to. Minus 4. Y negative 2, 1. Y squared minus 2y plus 1 equal to 4 plus 9 times 4 minus 4 times 1. Basic yan. Okay. So, pwede ko nang simplify. This is a perfect square na. X minus 2 squared minus 4 y minus 1 squared equal to. Simplify ko to. Cancel na to. Cancel na to. Bali 36. 9 times 4, 36. Divide both sides by Ctrl J. Divide both sides by 9 and 4. So this will become x minus 2 squared over 4 minus y minus 1 squared over 9 equal to 1. Ito na yung standard equation natin. Now, by inspection, okay? By inspection. Mas mahaba yung 9 kesa sa 4. Ibig sabihin, A mo dyan is A squared is 4, A is 2, B squared is 9, D is 3. Now, we solve for C. Okay? C is equal to A squared plus B squared. Ayun yung formula niyan, ha? Equal to 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. Square root of 13. So, C is square root of 13. Now, anong hinahanap dyan? Eccentricity. Diba? Eccentricity. C is EA. Saya. Tapos, E is equal to C over A. E di, square root of 13 over A, which is 2. Yun ang eccentricity natin. Anong figure yan? Was it greater than 1? If it is greater than 1, ibig sabihin, it is a what? What figure yan? Ang eccentricity greater than 1? That is hyperbola. Hyperbola. Greater than 1 eh. Next one. What is the equation of the asymptotes of the hyperbola? X squared over 9 minus y squared over 4 equal to 1. Na may formula ang asymptotes natin. Okay? The equation of the asymptotes may formula yan. It is equal to always y. Positive, negative. Equal yan, ha? Ayos natin. Equal to positive, negative, b over a x. Asa ng b, asa ng a? Ito, no? May 9 ka dito. A squared is equal to 9. A is equal to 3. B squared is equal to 4. B is equal to 2. By ano lang to, ha? By inspection, nakuha na natin to. Pwede pasok na natin dito. Y is equal to positive, negative. Equation of the asymptotes, yung B. 2 over A, 2 over 3, X. Simplify natin. Ito kasi is point slope form. Okay? Point slope form ang tawag dito. Intercept, slope intercept form. Gawin natin siyang general equation, okay, of the line. So, cross multiply ko. So, pag negative 3, negative 2, so this will become 2x minus 3y equal to 0. Or 2x plus 3y equal to 0. These are the equations of the asymptotes. For problem number 9. Problem number 10. Find the equation of the parabola, hyperbola with vertices at negative 4, 2, and 0, 2, and foci at negative 5, 2, and 1, 2. Plotting na yan eh. Inspectionan natin yung mga coordinates niya. Okay, vertices at. With vertices at 0, 2. Foci niya nasa tapat. Dapat ang focus niya nasa tapat ng hyperbola. I-drawing natin. Negative 4 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative 4, 1, 2. Dito yung isang parabola. Hyperbola. Tapos 0, 2. 0, 2. Nandito yung isa. Yung focus nito, negative 5, 2. So, 1 unit lang. Negative 5, 2. Ganun. Ito yung hyperbola mo. The focus is there. Pangit ang drawing ko. Pasensya nyo na. Mukha siyang stupid. Ito yan. Tapos yung isa, 1 and 2. 1, 2. Nandito. Tapat. May hyperbola natin. Pasensya na yung drawing ko ha. Yan. So, find the equation. Very basic naman eh. Meron ka ng 2a. Lattice rectum. 2a yan dapat. LR eh. Ito yung length of lattice rectum. Ito 2a. Meron kang a. Focus. Ayan no. Foci at 2. Hindi nagbago. 2. 1 point. So, 2a is equal to 4. A is equal to 2. C is equal to 3. Ano yung C? Balikan natin yung sinulat ko dito. Dito yan. Yan. Length of focus. Length of focus from the center. Yan ha. Bilangin yung center. Ito yung focus. 1. Dito yung center niya. Vertices. Yung center niya nasa gitna. Bilangin nyo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bali nasa gitna. 2. Nandito yung center of the parabola. Mali pa yung drawing ko na asymptote. Dapat yung asymptote isasama mo dito. Tatama dyan. Tatama. Sablay pa rin. Ay nako. Ewan ko ba? Yan, basta yan na yun. Ilang units? 1, 2, 3. 3 units. Yung focus yan ha. 1, 2, 3. 3 units. Ibig sabihin, the length of the focus. Focal length, 3. Now, we have to find B. By general equation, B is equal to square root ng, mas malaki yung C parate, C squared minus A squared. Square root ng C squared, 9 minus 4. Ibig sabihin, square root of 5 ang B. Now, hanapin na natin yung kanilang general equation. A general equation is negative x minus h squared over a squared. Bakit a squared? Pabuka dito eh. Left and right, hindi naman pataas pababa. Minus y minus k squared over b squared equal to 1. Hanap natin yung general equation niya ha. Find the equation. General equation ang hinahanap dito, hindi standard. So, x minus h is, alam na ba natin? Hindi pa ba? Malaman na natin by inspection pala dito. This is negative 2 and 2. Yun yung center natin. Center is at negative 2 and 2. Drawing ko eh. Mas madali i-drawing. Sa analytic geometry, dapat alam mo kung paano mag-coordinates. So, negative will be positive 2. squared minus y, negative, negative, positive, negative pa rin siya. Negative 2 squared divided by a squared. Nakuha na ba natin? That is 2, 4. Tapos, b squared. Square natin to. E di square root of 5 squared, that is 5. Equal to 1. O, kunin natin yung LCM nito. Ay, LCM is 4 and 5 or 20. O, cross multiply. 4 times 5, bali ito magiging 5. Cross multiply mo na lang yan. 5x plus 2 squared minus 4y minus 2 squared equal to 20. Simplify na natin. Ito muna. Lakihan ko muna yung nasa loob. 5 times x squared plus 4x plus 4 minus 4y minus 4x 4x tuloy. 4y plus 4 equal to 20. Oh, distribute ko na to. 5x squared plus 20x plus 20 minus 4y squared plus 16y plus negative na yan. Negative 16 equal to 20. Sama-samahin natin. 5x squared minus 4y squared plus 20x minus plus 16y. Plus 16y, negative 16, positive 24, lipat mo dito. 16, negative, positive 4, inilipat mo dito, nagiging negative. Negative 20 plus 4, that is negative 16, equal to 0. This will be the general equation of the conic. Yun na po yun. That is the answer. Next one. What is the radius of the sphere with center? So, sphere, circular yan. At origin, so center at 0, 0. And passes through point 816. Sphere. So, pag sphere, that is x squared plus y squared plus z squared. 3-dimensional equal to r squared. So, what is the radius of the sphere? Basic lang. Pasok mo dito ito. Diba? Ang sphere, 3-dimensional. So, this will become x 8 squared plus 1 squared plus 6 squared equal to r squared. Square root natin lahat. R will become 8 squared plus 1 plus 36. I think this is 10. 101 nga pala, 101. Square root of 101. Square root of 101. Units. Very basic. Next one. Okay, polar equation of the circle. Hindi na yan. Locus of a point, equidistant, 2 points. Pag na ito, next item na ito. And directrices of the curve. How far apart? Tawag na rin ito. Okay. Ito na lang, si Earth na lang. Mas gusto ko to. Last problem. The major axis of the elliptical path in which the Earth moves around the Sun is approximately 186 million miles, and eccentricity of the ellipse is 1/60. Determine the apogee of the Earth. Apogee and perigee. Apogee is yung pinakamalayo na distance ng Earth sa Sun. Perigee is yung pinakamalapit. Okay, drawing natin. This is the Sun. Kahit mukha siyang leon. Yan yung Sun. this is the Earth. Okay? Nag-rotate siya sa elliptical path around the Sun. Pasensya nyo ng aking drawing, napakapangit. Ayan. Ang tawag dito, the farthest distance, apogee. Yung shortest distance to the Sun, that is perigee. Perigee. Sir, yan po yung pagkain ng aso. Hindi. Perigee. Pedigree yun eh. Okay. Now, ang sinasabi dito, yung the major axis, ibig sabihin 2A is equal to 186,000,000. Okay. Yung A mo, that is equal to 93 million. Divide mo na lang to. 93. Ayan. And then the eccentricity is equal to 1/60. Di ba sabi ko, CEA, C is equal to EA. Ito yung length of focus is equal to eccentricity multiplied to semi-major axis. In order to find yung C, that is E 1/60 times 93 million. What will be the answer? Doon sa, para makikita natin yung value ni C. Okay? Pwede na yun. The apogee is equal to C plus A. Ano yung value ni A? Ayun o, 93 million. Bale, 1/60 times A plus A. Value na lang ng A. Yung A kasi is equal to, ito, 93 million. Pasok natin yung value niya. 93 million. Times 0 na, kilo. 60 plus 93 million. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The answer is, ayan o, 94,550,000 miles. Layo, ano? Hindi kayang lakarin. Hindi siya walking distance. Okay? That will be the last item for our analytic geometry 2. I hope may natutunan kayong bago. Just wait for the upload of the video and I will also upload the notes after this. That will be all. Have a nice day.